Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully, everybody doing good. And the Smith family is doing okay. Thank you. Won't be long. School will be starting again in a couple of weeks. Virgil was eager to get started, which I'm glad. And what's going on here at the Smith family? Not a lot. We've been busy. We attended a birthday party to a friend of mine, and not far from here. Take us about 30 minutes to get there across the road. He just turned 60, and it was a entertaining day. Of course, I didn't get in the ocean, but Virgil did. And I ate very little because I've got to watch my salt and my carbs. I've been having a little difficulty keeping my levels down to where I feel comfortable. I like keeping it near 100, nothing dramatic, And I don't want it to bottom out, but I like to keep it in that area. And it's been cycling up a little bit, so I just have to be more restrictive. As far as chickens goes, we got one new baby. We should get some more though. But after investigating and candling the eggs using light, I'm very disappointed at how many unfertile eggs we have. It just doesn't seem real, And over 50% of them are not fertile. And if we have the same hatch rate on the other 50%, as I've experienced in the past, we'd be lucky if we get 10 new chicks out of 35 eggs. That just don't seem right. I thought about changing the setup. We separated the roosters and give them 3 hens each, which should be a good number. I mean, the roosters, according to Google, they're good up to about 10 hens, thereabouts. But I don't know. I've been trying to deal with this for going over 2 years now, trying to figure out what I can do to make it better. It's going to come down to the point we just have to eliminate all of them except for the Shamu. Now, the hatch rate on those has been pretty good. Right around 85%. But the other chickens, no. So we may end up eliminating the whole flock and try to pick up fresh from a different area. That's the only thing I can think of. It's just not right. I'll probably continue the rest of this year and try to get some new layers, see if it may start making a difference. If not, next year we're definitely going to have to do something. That's all there is to it. 3 years is long enough to fight this and try to make it right. They say I didn't try. Remember when I started this, I said you guys can watch me succeed or fail. It looks like it's going to be the later of the two options. But I'm not complaining. It's been entertaining. It's been educational. Grace has enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. It's helped our neighbor keep her daughter in school. I mean, there's a lot of positives to it. But it is confusing. I grew up as a kid. We had farm animals. We had chickens. And we didn't buy no special foods. We just fed them whatever's on hand, and they free ranged. Of course, these year we've been letting most of them free range, and it still hasn't made any difference. But I can't recall us having any issues like that. We always have plenty of chicken to eat, plenty of eggs. We give a lot of eggs away. I remember that. Even give chickens away. It seemed like there was just constantly we had more chickens than what we could deal with. And what can I say? Like I said, it's been a learning experience. Yeah, let's get on to the subject of the solar. I know y'all were waiting to hear about it. We had 2 devastating days of cloudy. And we made it through day 2 until around 2 a.m. It finally switched over to the grid. That was Saturday night or Sunday morning when it did that. Grace and I got up while she was preparing to go to church. And on the way home, we got home just probably 15 to 7, something like that. We're back on the solar, switched back over. Which I'm surprised because this time of year, the sun is going to the north, and this is the weakest time where my panels are positioned that I've had. The wintertime, it's not as bad as the summer as far as the way my house is positioned for the north and south side. See, my north side is my older panels. There's only 3,000 watts on that side. And of course, some of those panels are 10-year-old. And I'm sure they're degraded some. And but they are performing still very well. And also, I've got this big tree on this north side, which in the month of June, it will kill me until almost August, last week or 2 of July. So starting around the first week of June, the second week, to the first or second week of July, it's a terrible time on this side. I'll still get enough to cover it, but it does make a difference, especially if the clouds up and starts getting rainy. But all that'll change by August and September. Even on cloudy days, I should still get a fair enough amount to keep me going. I was really hoping for a 0 bill, but those 2 days kind of killed that. Only way I could have prevented it is actually have more battery, and I have no plans on adding anymore because I need to save money for other projects that I need to address. Mainly my water. I want to change my storage tank out. It's a plastic tank, and the lid is pretty well destroyed. We're using a temporary cover on it. And I really need to install 2 tanks, one for downstairs and one for up here. Put a check valve in between them. Because when they use water downstairs, they rob everything because it's lower. So it makes it difficult. It seems like the only time they turn the water on is when I take a shower. Yeah, my system's gravity fed. So We have plenty of water, it seems to be. The well's been producing now for 3 or 4 years, something like that. It's doing okay. I just need to change my tanks. A tank, 2 tanks, and redesign the connections so I can have my flow water up top. They have theirs. I've already got it visualized in my mind, and I know it'll work. I feed the water on theirs to fill both tanks. Ours will put a check valve between them, and that way the water won't flow down. It'll just flow on our part, and it'll work quite well. It should work quite well. But that's where I'm at on that. Trying to think what else it might be in the future for taking care of the house. I can't think of anything right off the top of my head right off the bat. Everything seems to be okay at this moment. I do need to upgrade my CCTV cameras. I've not had no issues with anything around the house. I've got one camera it's quit motivating. It still works, but I can't pan it around anymore. It's little gearboxes give up the dust. I've got it manually set right now. And I got another one that's pretty well the same situation. I only got one that will actually pan and track when someone walks by. So I really need to buy about three good cameras, but we just have to wait. Just have to wait. And as far as things go, we end the video. We're saying, we have made another donation to a friend of ours to help them stay on their feet. Hopefully, it works out for them. They're going through some tough times, but Grace and I, we're limited on our resources in order to take care of our own family. And that's what we got to focus on right now, because there's a lot of family members having a tough time. So we got to focus at home. Anyway, guys, you listened to me rattle along there. I thank you so very much for following me along. Apologize for taking a few days off. I didn't have anything really new. I had some things come up, kept me busy, and I just couldn't get a train of thought in there. So everybody take care, and don't forget when you're out and about, smile. Might make somebody's day. And also, live long and prosper.